Boom. Well, yeah, I mean, it's just that we're, often, tangling the words exists and real. We think if, something exists, then it's real. Right, but clearly that's not the case. No, definitely not. Like, to exist just means to be extended in the three dimensions of space time kind of thing. But to be real is to exist independent of other existences. Like we've said, like we often think that atoms are real, but of course they depend on the subatomic particles, and those particles depend on space time, and space time depends on the emptiness, and emptiness depends on some conceptualization of form. So none of it's real, even though it exists. Right, but then why does any of it exist at all? It's not real, but why have an existence to begin with? Right. Yeah, that's a great question, and I think I know the answer to that, and it's because that infinitely singular, unchanging, eternal oneness, or whatever we want to call that base reality, in the beginning, simply kind of got bored. It's all alone, and being split apart, makes things much more fun. Right. That makes sense. Yeah, and then that's why we have, a left and right hemisphere to the brain, so that we can, understand, both truths, and, be entertained, walking back and forth across that line. We get to know that we live in, we live in a cosmos, but at the same time, it's a chaos. And we know that it all exists, but it's not real. We know we have a self, but we also know we kind of have a no self, and we can often feel like individuals who are completely alone, but we also know we're connected, and it's all true, all in the same moment, even though it seems like a list of opposites, we know they're all true. It's kind of like we're living in the punchline to the greatest joke that was ever told. Quite the sense of humor. Right, the creator, if there is one, basically has the greatest sense of humor that's ever lived.